Also, this whole time, I thought the survey thing was like a survey to do after the event is done. But it seems to be part of the achievement. So I'm not entirely clear if the survey is like a side event or is actually a survey.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Sorry, drop my phone. Okay. Phew. All right, back to it. She struggles to sit up. Oh, alarm. Okay. She struggles to sit up from her Tuesday's lap, realizing her headphones are no longer in her ears. She hastily puts them back in. Only when the familiar country music plays does the itch in her throat begin to soothe.
Um, when did you wake up? What happened in this room?
Do you know a girl named Bonnet?
Mama, you're like a little question machine up and running again. Bonnet. A very sweet name, but it doesn't ring a bell. As for the room, well, what could happen to a safe and quiet place? You can go ahead and rest here until you're fully recovered.
Regretfully.
Although I must apologize, but there's no desk here. After all, we're just a small motel in the country. Our facilities are rather limited. And I need to apologize for the accusation. What you're doing to me now is called false imprisonment.
Oh,
Ouch. I took good care of you when you passed out and made sure you had sweet dreams. How could you accuse me of something like that?
Tuesday lowers her head to fix the hem of her skirt. It seems to be a habitual action.
That was a nightmare, not a dream. All the more reason to get more proper rest, don't you think? In fact, I envy children like you. I never dreamed, you see.
Um,
But wasn't that your dream?
She doesn't answer muttered words.
I should get back to the highway to greet that guest. Oh, and I'd better buy some groceries while I'm out too. Gotta make sure I have enough food for your meal later. Don't I, little one? Please wait. I have one last question.
She points to the crib in the corner of the room.
This room doesn't seem like a nursery at all. The crib's empty, and you're not carrying that baby in your arms right now, so.
so that really isn't a baby in your arms. What is it then? A corpse? Or a ghost?
Yeah, I wonder if the motel is an awakened. I wonder if the motel is an awakened or a beyond. We also have the motel's actual name, Sweet Home. So it's possible that that Sweet Home is actually a beyond that fused themselves somehow with a house, with a motel. I guess we'll find out. We're only in part three after all.
When I first arrived, someone mentioned disappearance here.
I think.
There are too many weird things happening here. Your baby, missing guests, bizarre rooms.
She wants to ask what's next.
you're a sharp one. I like you. Most people are afraid to even ask, you see.
Her cheeks flush again. Somehow, it doesn't bring any sense of vigor or health to her face. Instead, it adds a fragile tone to her pale skin. Indeed, there is the report at the end of the main story. But it doesn't specify like it says that it's an awakening consciousness, but I don't know if they mean like it's a consciousness it's a awakening consciousness in the sense that it's an awakened like Lucy or Sir Apple, or if it's a consciousness that's awakening, um, in a sense like it's a young baby, and young babies awaken their consciousness at the age of like 2 or 3. And most babies, believe it or not, most humans, we only get to keep our memory starting from like age 5 and beyond. Something about how the brain develops and neuroplasticity, because so much of the brain kind of replaces itself in those first 5 years. It's kind of different than most awakens, since that report implies they can change their shape. Exactly, exactly. So does that mean that they're beyond then? Did they start as human or did they start as the motel? That's the question. Because apparently the restaurant existed here before the motel did. So did the restaurant awaken into a motel, or what's the implication? Again, I should just like find out from the story here, but it's fun to theorize and speculate. Her cheeks flush again. Somehow, it doesn't bring any sense of vigor or health to her face. Instead, it adds a fragile tone to her pale skin. She looks at a silver table knife that could bend any time.
Oh, you've broken my heart. But
As my good, but I'll just answer your question. You can't just punish your children every time they make a mistake. Because one day, they'll get used to it, and it won't frighten them anymore. Truth is, the baby's in the swaddling cloth is my youngest and most beloved child. Doesn't want to see you. Gets jealous, you see. That's why it's best to separate you two.
Oh, Tuesday has fully adopted Barbara. Ah, the yandere route. Oh, I forgot to read the narration. As she says this, she makes her way to the door and closes with a gentle click.
I suppose that answer will have to do. Well, interviews rarely go as planned now, do they?
She checks around the room, trying to find her spider friend. She squints and tries to spot the little thing. The good news is she has plenty of time to search. The bad news is her friend seems to be gone.
Hmm.
Alright, why not review the information I have so far?
Um.
Are Tuesday and Bonnet the same person? The current answer seems to be no. But I still have some reservations. Next, the secret of this motel.
She turns to the next page. Oh, who's Chat Hydra?
My arcane skill only takes effect when I touch someone who's dreaming.
Oh, Filipino streamer. Cool. Then, kaya ko naman Tagalog, pero hindi ko nagkakaganda kasi yung Tagalog ko eh. Kaya, most of the time, nag-English na lang ako kasi mas madali. Oh, MJ streams. Oh, that's surprising then. Oh, I guess you're new to MJ streams then, because like, I've done a lot of collabs with MJ, and I'm technically in the voice chat with MJ right now, but I disconnected because like I didn't want to bother. Do 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 do. Yeah, yeah. By the way, GC Nation is streaming right now. If you would like to check out their streams and enjoy Honkai Star Rail content. Oh, I gotta wait 22 minutes. Fine. Investigation music is classic. It is. I think my favorite soundtrack though is the song they play when they get melancholic and things are about to get sad. I forgot the name of it. Yes, yes, that I remember. You're the height of deciding poetry. I see, I see. Right, I saw your poetry in Discord. Man, you were able to like write 3 or 4 pieces of poetry in like 20 minutes. I'm glad you found your groove. The music in R999 goes hard. It does.
When I had that dream, I had one hand on Tuesday and the other on the floor.
I think.
And he just said she never dreamed, so.
Oh, she was in the baby's
Oh,
dream.
my sweet child.
Have you figured it out?
Hmm.
Then maybe it's a dream for ghost? The ghost is someone who died in this motel?
Well, you were close. She sighs in disappointment and steps away from the keyhole.
Silly child.
As if agreeing with her, the other doors in the hallway open and close synchronously.
Hey.
Oh,
Quiet now. We have guests.
door beside her opens, spits out a something. What was that? And spits out a spider.
Leave them. She could use a few spiders to keep her company.
Yeah, poor Barbara, trapped in the room.
You've done well, little one. You can come with me.
She disappears in the dark hallway. Oh, that was part 3. Sorry, I'm going through it a little bit slower than usual because I'm having too much fun talking with you guys. So sorry to the folks who want me to make progress, but for YouTube, I'll be editing this down so that it's more cohesive. So don't worry about that. But it looks like we won't be finishing the side story today. I might come back and do it again uh, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Doesn't have to chat like crazy. Hey, hey, hey. Don't worry about that. I love when people chat on my stream. It's very motivating.
Oh,
I mean, the whole job of a streamer, whether it's a no mic stream or a PNG or a flesh tuber stream, is to like entertain the audience, and whether that's purely gameplay or that's yapping, everyone's got their own balance. I am like 60% yapping and 40% gameplay. I'm not super efficient, nor am I the smartest, nor am I like one of those whales. So, I make up for it with the yapping. Though there are some no mic streamers who will do the yapping on chat because they're either too shy or they're mute or don't have the tools to do like voice streams. I like finding someone who knows about lore since I'm almost too lazy to look it up. Hey, to each their own. To each their own. And also, like, um, you know, doing your own research is really good if you want to confirm things. But a lot of the fun for me is just like having conversations. That's one of my favorite things to do is just like have conversations, and stream is a really great way for me to like um, feed that hobby of mine. I guess they're both hobbies. Being able to just like, shoot the breeze with a bunch of people who are in the chat or in the Discord, things like that.
So, sweet little sheep girl still couldn't figure out what was going on. It's far more interesting than a simple motel murder. The truth is, well,
this is how the story started.
Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Who are we playing as right now?
this is the haunted motel everyone's been talking about. It doesn't seem all that scary. Let's take a look around.
Oh, we're playing as Tuesday. Okay. Oh gosh, I just did on Tuesday. What the heck? I did not expect the change order cloth, baby. Ooh, looking forward to it. Looking forward to unlocking her myself. Oh, okay. So I guess we're playing as Bonnet, not Tuesday. Because we see the blue ribbon in her hair. So I'm gonna assume this Bonnet. But same voice.
Hello? Uh, hello? Is anyone there? I heard you're looking for a new maid.
Does seem to be. No reply. The girl walks to the front desk. A blank application form is lying on it.
Name. This should do. Tuesday. Tuesday. Sounds like a criminal alias, but more friendly.
Okay, I see. So it is an alias. So she just didn't want to put her real name. So we know that she's not Foundation. So it's possible that she's Usha and there's like an investigative reporter. Um, maybe. Then again, we know that Barbara was born in the Foundation. So I guess I shouldn't rule it out. Excuse me, just had a piece of chocolate and water. I'll introduce some water. Me neither.
The name of the girl who ran away from home and broke into a haunted motel. Haha.
Hmm.
Watch out! There's a man-eating monster behind this motel. It's always by your side. The handwriting on the paper is a mess, but you can sense the intense fear that it was written with. Maybe I'll check the rooms. There might be someone staying here.
Hmm. Are we gonna be chased by a monster? Why would they put that chair there? Doors slightly shut. After knocking, faint laughter comes out from inside. The door is slightly shut. After knocking, faint sobbing comes out from inside. The door slightly shut. After knocking, faint whispers come out from inside.
The doors in the hallway won't open. Maybe I should check back at the front desk.
Spooky, spooky doors send shivers down your spine.
Excuse me, can anyone help me?
Oh,
I'm hungry and tired. Hello, I'm here for the job. I filled out the form downstairs.
There's no sound but the echo of her own voice. She knocks on every door, but not a single one opens.
Boring.
hmm?
A small noise grabs her attention. She looks around. Not in shock or surprise, but in a kind of curious glee. Standing for the source of the sound, she bends over to look through the keyhole. Here we go. Screams sprout out the doorways into the hallway. They quickly emerge from one solid sound, rattling her eardrums.
Oh, do you need something? How can I help you? My apologies for the noise. I didn't mean to convenience you.
It's just the baby.
Oh my, what a warm welcome. These must be the so-called man-eating monsters. They're too fast. Perhaps going to the front desk is the best idea. Maybe I can use these arms to block their way.
I knew it. I knew it. There we go. Ooh, that did not last long. Oh shoot. Ah well. Meant to hit undo, not reset. Gosh dang it. Thank goodness for the skip buttons. Yeah, we saw this. We saw this. Sorry. Yeah, I kind of messed it up for myself moving it first. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know too much. Yeah, kind of messed it up first time. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, because at least this one they're chasing after you, not the other way around. But the chasing Tuesday one made more sense to me once I realized that the Tuesdays are not that bright. They only run away if you're like 2 or 3 spaces away, and only if you're in line of sight. So like if there's a chair in front of you when you move it, they won't chase you. I mean, they won't run away from you rather. Skip. And we just go straight. Later.
Oh, a door just appeared. Is this a welcome ceremony or a clumsily laid trap?
Probably the latter. The heart room. That's what this room is called? Oh, that sucks. It's wonderful, but it sucks. Hmm. So I know the chairs only last one round. One. Let go. Two. Let go. Three. Let go. This is blocking the way. Okay, it takes an action to damage that. Oh, I could have moved the closet. Interesting. Okay. I'll stick to my path for now. I think it's okay that I didn't move the closet. Yeah, it's a simple thing. Yeah, you just gotta count. Because it's always gonna be a couple spaces away. And then one hit per chair. So the more objects you have, the better. Even though it takes another action to like move it, you're still moving. So like you get an extra space. So 3 is better than 2. Because if you go the alternate path, if you go with the chair and the closet, it'll be 2 and then it'll catch up to you. That's why that's there. It's just to like pad it out a little bit. She stops.
Oh,
Oh, how generous. There's a room for me already.
Okay, Tuesday here, before she lost her memories, has nerves of steel. But like even after, I guess she has nerves of steel, but even more so right here. The doors appeared beside her, red as fresh cut. She opens it.
Oh, what a beautiful place. It's like I'm in a beating heart.
Probably what it is.
Too bad I can't feel your rhythm in my hand. But I can touch you. Huh. Is it me who's trembling? Or you?
She caressed the floor, occasionally pulling and twisting the fabric in her amusement.
The store's disappearances have spread pretty far. Some say there's a gang around these parts. Others say a bear or some other wild animal. I even heard stories about a killer clown and a murderer in a bunny suit.
Yeah, I figured.
No one dares go out at night anymore, especially young lovers. Doesn't matter how beautiful the moon is. And despite all these stories, no one has ever stopped to think that the motel itself could be the culprit. Is it because the thought has never even come to their minds? Or that it seemed too ridiculous to be possible?
She stands up, releasing the fabric from her palm. Nope. The moment you step onto the stage, a hero has appeared! Well, I guess the fool isn't really a clown, more like a hero. Perot. But, you know. Close enough reference, I guess. Oh, that's the fool's voice line. I was just referencing it. Yes, that was the fool. That's the sound the fool makes if you enter their room. One of my favorite characters for sure, and had a nice little bit in Charlie's anecdote. We stand the fool. Pronouns the/fool. Are you trying to ascertain my gender? Huh. Unfortunately, the fool hath no gender. Well, there's not unfortunately, but close enough.
The answer is simple. They're afraid. Just like you're afraid of me right now.
oh, my sweet child.
I know exactly what your fear is. You're like a child holding his breath in his room and staring wide-eyed into darkness. He's staring at the crack beneath the door. The light from the hallway always shone there. But now it's gone. Dark. What's blocking it?
The wall and floor pressed against one another, producing a sound akin to grinding teeth.
Who's out there?
Hmm.
Daddy? Mama? Is that you, older brother? Are you here to kiss me goodnight? The door stays silent, and the crack stays dark.
Oh,
Her mind races, tries to make sense of what she sees. Maybe it's a rat or a kitty cat climbing through the hallway door. The hallway window.
Bang! A window slams closed in distance. Finally, the light returns beneath the doorway. And in the dim light... Oh, there's two actually. Bang! A window slams closed in distance.
Finally, the light returns beneath the doorway. And in the dim light, he realizes he made a mistake.
Whatever it is, it isn't. It's in his room, outside the door. Gusts of wind surround her in a fearful, painful howl.
yes.
Yes, fear often comes from the loss of control, from the unknown.
But
Poor child, facing all that alone with nothing but a blanket to defend themselves.
Spent that night with eyes shut.
He spent that night with eyes wide open, but once the morning light came, there was nothing but an empty coat lying in front of the door.
She hears footsteps coming towards her.
But that coat wasn't his, nor was it any of his family's. Who left the coat on his bedroom floor? He still wonders to this day. Intriguing. I can tell that you're still a child yourself, needing care and companionship. Maybe you could use a maid to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear for you. What do you say?
Dang. Okay, so she was already like this, even as Bonnet, apparently. She was already spreading fear like this. Maybe? I think that this is her as Bonnet. She wrote down her name as Tuesday. Um, but I think that at first it was supposed to just be an alias, but it became her real name after she entered the motel. A cool, soft touch glances of her pinky finger. Speculating here that Bonnet and Tuesday are the same person. Maybe you're right, Shirley. Maybe they are different people. With a few tweaks, the story would be quite different. I'm gonna go ahead with the assumption for now. The child comes home. So all of this is just a bedtime story, essentially.
With a few tweaks, the story could be quite different. The child comes home late, enters his room, and before he can turn on the light, feels two eyes staring at him through the darkness. Both are terrified. Neither one dares look away. Their two worlds have somehow collided.
By the way, my American accent here, my Southern American accent here, is fully just based on Pat from Game Theory's voice that he does in Space and Markiplier. You gotta separate your bones from your meats, otherwise there'll be chaos. She recognized what's gripping her pinky finger as a child's hand. Aww, cute.
Oh,
Until the boy finally plucks up the courage to reach for the switch. Holding his breath, he pushes down to see his exact base.
Ooh, creepy.
See, this the fear comes unknown, the doubt of oneself. Something disguised oneself, at least.
Little hand lets go of her pinky. She hears the footsteps hurry away and disappear on the other side of the room.
You still can't trust me, but that's very sensible. You shouldn't easily trust someone, especially when they're too similar to you. But I'll stay here and tell you everything I've learned from the outside world.
She spins as one story after another, like a patient mother soothing a naughty child. A knock on the door interrupts her.
Oh, who could that be?
She opens the door.
So long. Can I help you?
The gaunt lady in front of her doesn't answer. Instead, she rests on button the maid uniform she's wearing. Soon, the dress is off. She neatly folds it and puts it down next to the door. Without a word, she turns around and leaves.
oh.
Well, well, well.
Soon as the entire motel creak open and closed, and the sound of rusting and scratching emanates from within its walls. True lies is an expression of its joy.
Thank you kindly. I'll take over from here.
Tuesday bows deeply to the now former motel maid and picks up the uniform she left. From now on, she will be the maid of the motel and the owner of a house that feeds on fear.
Does the story end there? Oh no. After all, well, this motel is far older than I am. It has its own wisdom. It approved of me, but it doesn't fully trust me yet. Be patient, dear. The time will come. Luckily for you, the time is now. Look, sir, did you call? It's the motel maid. Please open the door.
Hmm?
Sir,
No response. She puts her hand on her chest. Her heart is beating faster than usual. She's always been good at peering through keyholes. She's done this since she was a child. Huh, I wonder if. What was her name? Catherine? Katharina? Anjanala? Dolores? I wonder if the succubus lady, whose name I'm forgetting right now, the reason why she was starving was not just because she was missing her partner, but also because the house was feeding on her fear. Kimberly! There you go. Thank you, thank you. Kimberly. Sorry, I got a bunch of names mixed in my brain. I wonder if Kimberly, the reason why she was starving more than usual, was because the motel was feeding on her food source as well, or feeding on her while she was trying to feed. She's always been good at peering through keyholes. She's done this since she was a child. That is creepy. Don't do that. Also, most keyholes these days don't have like big open, are not big and open for you to peer through. Those are antique keyholes. Modern locks just have like the tiny slit. I don't know. We don't know much about her food source yet. BH. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems to be blood, but I'm not entirely clear. I guess we'll have to wait until apparently 1.9 to find out. But I haven't seen any of the leaks, and I'm not really going on my way to like look for them. So, um, 1.9, 2.2, right? Seems like it's the next event. Oh, interesting. I'm also really bad at keeping up with the marketing. The weight of her body makes the door groan and creak. There's a faint scratching, scraping sound behind it.
Oh,
San Paulo is the mention at the end of this event. Ah, okay. Also, jump scare eye. Yay! I mean, it's already the fourth time we've seen it. It has. The first time I got spooked. The second time and third time I was like, oh, it's the eye again. And then now I'm just like, it's the eye again. That's the thing with horror games. You just have to kind of like desensitize yourself to it. Not that I am any amount of brave. It is purely just getting used to it. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I do enjoy them on occasion. She's also used to the sight of a dead person's eyes.
another poor guest.
Oh, well, we know the motel doesn't directly murder them, so probably someone who drove themselves mad and threw themselves against the proverbial rock, so to speak, unaliving themselves. Okay, so I just went all in on Tuesday, lol. R10, I3 level 60 plus res, pattern unlocked. Heck yeah, let's go. Oh, I'm on part 4. Okay. I have 30 more minutes I could probably stream. What time is it? Yeah, it's 2 hours 40. All good. That's what my healers and shielders are for. And Madame Lucy killing everything in one turn doesn't hurt, if it's possible. But with Lyrium, who knows that's still possible now. That's why I also need the clear moth artifact. It's pretty much impossible without it. And that's why I need the gifts of the mirror to have a higher chance of spawning the clear moth, which makes you invincible for one turn.
How many
Investigating
times
first.
have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
Several guests have asked me where Mr. Jaden's gone. It's getting difficult to come up with excuses. You promised to let some guests leave here alive so that the store is about to go further. Remember? But now between you eating them and those cultists sacrificing the rest,
Oh,
soon we won't have any guests left.
the wall shaking the satisfaction.
This is not open for discussion.
No more eating dead guests. You hear me?
Don't get involved with the guests' problems. Let them figure things out themselves.
Aw, Sweet Home, in its weird, twisted way, is trying to provide free therapy. You know, Freudian therapy, very invasive Freudian therapy, and getting a lot of people killed. But they're a baby. They're trying their best. It's not just a little hungry, just a little bit, just nibbling on your fear. Kind of like those fishes that eat the dead skin off your toes. You don't need your fear, so let the house eat it. But then, unfortunately, a lot of the guests either go insane or are driven to throwing themselves mad against the rocks. Yes, I saw you were playing Fenniki lately. Um, it seems like it's a lot of fun to those playing it. It's just not my thing, I don't think. Again, I don't have the time to play more than three gacha games at once. The Xeno officer, yeah, poor guy. It looks like he was stationed there to monitor the man's Vindicte and maybe Kimberly as well. I think Kimberly was just playing dumb. Um, but the house was trying too hard to help him with whatever he saw of the footage of Arcana being blown up by the vacuum bomb. That he just couldn't handle his guilt and you know PTSD. Poor guy. The sound of hurried footsteps echoed on the wall, disappeared in the distance. Yeah, Infinite is more of a cozy game, and I don't have time for that uh, right now. And the more time passes, the more missable stuff there'll be once I finally start. If I finally start, um, so I don't think I'll be playing Infinite Nikki myself, unless I get sponsored. If I get sponsored, maybe I'll play the game. But I haven't got a sponsorship in a while. Excuse me. Tuesday leaves the room in silence.
We had our quarrels, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, this is Tuesday just recounting how she met the
Hmm.
house. Home, sweet home.
How do we solve the issue?
Oh,
Let me think. I suppose there was a little conflict.
Stabbing sounds. No, not gonna lie, they do seem to sponsor quite a few influencers throughout the game, so who knows? Maybe.
Miss Tuesday,
oh, do be careful, ladies. The blood will be impossible to remove once it seeps through the carpet and soaks into the floorboards.
His old sounds.
but don't worry yourselves. I'm the maid. It's my job to clean these kinds of things. Sorry, I suppose I'm feeling shy today. My apologies for bothering you. Actually, I want to thank you for cleaning up after us and giving us a place to stay.
She steps over the body lying on the ground, as if her fallen branch had a dead person. She sees the faint look of fear in no one's face and smiles. It's her first reward of the day.
What's this?
Is that me? Is that a vision of the future?
The figure touched against the door is indeed her. The puddle of blood beneath her is painted the floor dark red. There's a knife sticking out of her chest. She reaches for the wound. It's soft and warm beneath her fingers.
Interesting. Who would use a butter knife to kill someone? It can barely cut a slice of bread.
A faint voice comes from behind her.
Miss Tuesday.
Yes? Is there anything else you need? You're shaking.
Glanced by the side of her own dead body, she asks without turning back.
That smile. I've seen
Is
it
that
before.
you? Christine from the farm.
Okay, I think this is the house causing hallucination. Susie turns around to meet the woman's eyes. She ignores the knife clutched in her shaking hand.
Aw, you remember that girl? Oh, of course I do. She scared the crap out of Fox. He still won't go into the forest alone. Ever since that day, he's talked about eyes in the forest that he went in. His eyes would be pulled out and hung in the branches. And Jacob still thinks there's a ghost in his attic too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, Christina's one of the guests.
She never wanted to ruin anyone's life.
I know. I know.
She takes a step forward.
It was her life that was ruined. She could have gotten married, lived in a cabin near the farm, and visited her parents anytime she'd liked. They never should have let those two fugitives escape. Those monsters even shot the kids. Blood drenched the couch.
No one ever saw Christine again. There were all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged off somewhere, or that she ran away and starved in the fields, or even that she led the fugitives there herself. But I guess you came here, huh? I understand, given what happened.
Oh,
Is that all you wanted to say?
Huh. So, maybe not Bonnet? I can't tell if this guest is hallucinating or not. I can't tell if, like, Tuesday's just playing along to, like, feed the fear. Or if this really is, like, their name before. Oh, thank you for joining the Discord. I woke up way too late and can't stay because spoilers, but want to let you know that your stream start notifications still includes 720 hour stream. Yes, I noticed. I changed it after, but restream doesn't seem to be updating titles properly, so I had to go into Twitch manually to do it. Oh well, next time. Thank you for the follow, Chili. Hope to see you again on future streams sometime. This will be the last, part for today, but I'll continue this tomorrow at the same time. So, if you'd like to see the rest of the story through there, you could, or you can play it yourself. And think other streamers are playing this as well, so, plenty of options. She maintains a polite smile. Yep, enjoy the lurk, Shelly. She maintained. Oh, I already read this one.
Do I know you?
this is a small town, so stories travel fast. But how do you know it so well? Could you elaborate a little about the blood-soaked couch, the cup of coffee on the table that was so turbid that it was almost unrecognizable, and the broken nails dug into the floorboards? Where did you see all these? I saw it through the slit in the lock.
It was terrifying. I couldn't help but imagine if I were the victim.
Her cheeks flush red.
You don't remember me? We were friends. We lived in the same town. I, I was there when you told the story about the ice in the forest.
Her voice shakes, together with the knife she's holding.
We played together. I had fun together. You were the bravest of us all. What are you doing here? Trying to avenge your family or something?
Be careful. Something's wrong with this house. Every night, I saw Jaden's eyes near the bed, in the dark corners, in the wall. His face torn apart and smeared on the wall, his mouth mumbling about the murder on the farm. That reminds me. You look just like poor Christine.
It's okay, Christine. Don't hurt me. I can introduce you to them, and they will bless you. You can be one of us. You can be enlightened.
Oh,
You must be terrified by this nightmare. Should I walk you around? Perhaps I'll make you feel better. Don't! Stay away! Please! I can share the ritual with you. I'll keep the secret for you. I remember. Jenny recognized you here and disappeared shortly after. And those rumors. It can't be coincidence. Your whole family being killed when you just happened to be out?
Okay, so
it's a crying shame that I didn't die with them.
so Tuesday's just playing a role here. He's not actually Christine.
Oh, I won't do anything to you now, but I can't make any promise about later. So run, Missy. Run away while you still can.
Step by step, Tuesday walks towards the quivering knife as it touches her chest. As fear overtakes her, she drops the knife and rushes down the stairs. Tuesday sighs, bending over to pick it up.
This knife is far too blunt to hurt anyone.
She hears the front door open and slam shut. The footsteps fade into the fields outside. Another satisfied customer. Laughter echoes from the walls around her.
Christine.
I didn't tell you the story so you could pull a prank on me.
Okay.
Now use them to drive away useful guests.
She feels the floor shake instead of a child running unseen downstairs.
Even if you scare all those critters, cultists away, my mind won't change, so stop eating and killing them, okay? It's not funny. And please, try and make up a better story next time. Alright, you can do whatever you want with this body, but this is the last time, understand?
Sure.
There will be no next time.
There was in fact the next time. A door slams shut behind her. She ignores the motel's bad temper, putting the knife away and fixing her ham as if nothing had happened. And she steps over her own body. And that's the end. At least for now, folks. I gotta get ready for, rest. Oh, not the end. Not the end. Okay. Sorry. It's still going. We're still going. Alright. I still got a little bit of time. I'll rest after and then get ready for work.
Such a naughty child. Ah well, today's work isn't done yet. Didn't think this illusion would scare me. How cute.
Alright, well, we're not being chased. Let's go ahead and check out the doors. From behind comes the faint sound of chewing. Door shut tight. It can't be budged. Boring. Door shut tightly, it can't be budged. Oh.
Am I back in the same hallway again? Think one of you new. This one of you pranks? How dumb.
There's a never-ending hallway.
There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including changes in decor, or doors suddenly open or appear by themselves. If you notice anything abnormal, immediately turn back. If nothing seems out of place, proceed. Rumor has it that people who enter this corridor are never seen again. Where do they go? Who knows?
Okay, simple enough. Okay, so 3 lamps in front of the door, all the same. Yeah, in one of the infant hallways. Okay, still no changes, so we proceed. Oh, actually, there is a change. This door is a different color. Okay. So, this is a small thing. That door is now red. Um, Good luck for the colorblind, folks. Okay, we turn back. And then proceed onward. Alright, turn back. Okay, so that note's not gonna change. Oh, several open doors. Let's turn back. The chef tell us, let's figure out the game. Oh, I think maybe because I made a mistake the first 2 times or 3 times. That's why it just told me the answer. I just want a hug. Yeah. Cute little baby. Oh, hello. I think this is scripted. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Huh. Oh no, it's telling me that I'm supposed to proceed on from here. Right? Yes, okay. Same color doors, 3 lamps, body lying on its side. Oh, I messed up again. So when it says go back, does it mean like from wherever I came from then? Oh no, this is supposed to be proceed forward. Yes, because there's no changes. I see. Now, as I send you off, keep in mind and remember that Decaf Video is current Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International License. Off you get. You can ring my